So we're going to use the iodine test for starch, and this will help us evaluate if our hydrolysis is occurring or not. So iodine is a test for starch. Starch is a polymer of glucose, so it's a long chain, but it does have a curve to it, and the curve is just right that it can kind of cradle a few iodine atoms and produce a complex which has a color, and the color is really dark purple or black, but I'll show you how it looks in our experiment. So the idea is that if you take some starch and you hydrolyze it, so this is our starch, if it's completely hydrolyzed, if you test this this solution that's left, it will be negative with iodine. You'll get no color change. Of course, the unhydrolyzed starch would give a dark color. So that's what we're looking for when we perform hydrolysis, that after the hydrolysis occurs, we test the mixture and it should test negative for iodine. Okay, so here's our starch. If it has partial hydrolysis, the chains might not be totally broken down, and this might still test positive. So if it tests positive, in other words, you get the color change, it means your hydrolysis did not work. So in lab, we will use these spot plates that have 3 wells, and you'll put the iodine solution in all 3. The iodine solution is kind of a darker yellow or straw yellow. In the bottle it may look brown, but it's darker yellow. The first well, we won't add anything to it. This will be our negative control. So it shows you the color of yellow when there's no starch. If you put a starch solution in there and it turns kind of dark yellow, or it has spots, that means it has some starch. That would happen if our hydrolysis worked a little, but not completely. If when you put a solution in there, it turns it will look either very dark brown or black. And it doesn't look purple because of our yellow solution. But anyway, it'll look really dark. That would be almost no hydrolysis occurred, because you still have lots of starch. So what you're going to be hoping for is that if your hydrolysis works, you will see that your solution, when you test it, will come out just like the negative control.